Right. There we go. How y'all doing? I think I just learned the trick on how to get this thing starting better. So hope you're all doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Happy 4th of July. It's early in the morning, so we're preparing for uh, the terrorist favorite day, 4th of July. Woo! I'm so over it. Really, it's become a racket. Literally, it's not about fireworks, man. It's about people that gave up their life for this, this country of ours. But not around here. It's all about fireworks, I guess. Terrorism. But anyways, let's get on a better start off on a better foot than that. I feel pretty good. I just woke up like 20 minutes ago. I'm pretty excited. Um, my buddy Bob, the one that if you watch my videos, I'm helping a friend of mine that's in the hospital, and he's in like a nursing home. He got paralyzed. He only has use of one arm, and I've been helping him, and you know, helping him. He's been helping me, and he bought me a an engine, a two-stroke engine. Okay, and it's a conversion kit, a gasoline conversion kit for a bicycle. Okay, and so he sent me that, which is totally awesome. I'm totally appreciative of that, and super stoked. And yesterday I got this bike here. Give you a gander right there. Sorry, right there. Okay, and that is a 19 1981 Schwinn Cruiser, the real deal. Okay, I got a killer deal on it, man. I don't even know if I want to convert that thing. It's so nice. It's in really good shape. It's all original. It's almost identical to the one I had when I was like 13 years old. I'm like, man, do I really want to convert this thing? That's just a nice bike just to have to ride without the kid. I don't know. I might buy something else to convert because that's such a cool bike. Not sure if I want to convert that thing, man. Just ride that. That's kind of like a bike I just been wanting, just as a regular, just to ride, So I'm debating whether I should convert that thing or not because it's too cool of a bike to convert to gas, right? But it is the perfect bike for it. I'll have to look at the kit. I mean, if it's not going to do any damage to the bike, then I might do it. But if it might do damage to this thing, I might not convert this and just get a different bike. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to go down to Huntington Beach today with it and ride around, see how I feel. But it's the real deal, and I'm pretty stoked. And it was built in the same month as me too, November. So super cool. Man, I got a good deal on it. So, anyways, I got 11 weeks, no alcohol, and a year and 11 weeks, no boost, no drugs. Good on me. So, yeah, I'm just kind of getting the cobwebs out of my brain and my eyes. Slept in pretty good. It's going to be a hot one today. I hope everything goes good with the fireworks. No fires get started. No hands get blown off. Nobody gets a heart attack from the explosions. No dogs freak out. I hope none of that happens. So I'm feeling pretty good. Um, it's been a little tough lately. I'm not going to lie. It's been a little tough. I've had a lot of motivation issues lately. Of course, if you watch my vlogs, I'm sniveling about that a lot lately. complaining a lot, but I just have had no energy, man. You know, I just I don't know if it's my age, or if I got like a thyroid problem or something. I'm not sure. I was trying to figure it out, and I did figure out, like, I used to get chronic depression, man, and I used all my life. I got on and off depressed, right? Real bad depression too. Not suicidal or nothing like that, but just like really depressed for long amounts of times. And then I came to the conclusion, um, not that long ago, probably less than 10 years ago, that you know depression is something that depression is something. It's a choice. Okay, well, let me take that back. Depression is something you can turn off, kind of in your head, right? Because if you ask yourself, what is depression? I'm not a doctor, but I am a person that suffered with it most of my life. And, you know, as far as I know, depression is an emotion, and it's a chemical imbalance in your body, okay? And, from what I've figured out, it's just a chemical imbalance in your body and in its emotion. Was an emotion. It's like a chemical imbalance, or it's a thought that's kind of blended with like your chemistry, right? A thought with your chemistry. But the problem is, like with my theory on being able to turn off depression, is you can turn off the emotion and the thought, but that doesn't turn off the chemical imbalance that's going on in your body. That's something that that's I don't think that's something you could just turn off, okay? And I'm thinking maybe some of these issues with my energy and motivation are depression related, okay? And I can turn off the depression in my head, but it doesn't turn off in my body. That's what I think's going on. My body is depressed, but just not my thoughts, okay? And that's what I think's going on. Either that, or it could be like a thyroid problem or something, which might be it. I don't know. There's been issues with my family members that have had thyroid problems, so it could run in my family. But if you sit down, you try to think about, okay, what is depression? Really, what is it? What causes it? And I do think it's a chemical imbalance, kind of like bipolar, or whatever. And I think there's two components going on. I just think it consists of two components, or maybe three. Okay, the thoughts and the emotions, and then the chemical imbalances. I think that's the whole concept of depression in a nutshell, right? And my theory for helping with depression is just choosing to turn it off. You can do that. You can choose to turn off the emotion and the thoughts. You can rebuke those, but I don't think you could just turn off the chemical imbalance that's going on. And I think that's what my problem is. I think I'm able to not be depressed here, but not here. My body is still going through this depressive chemical imbalance. That's what I think's going on with me. And I'm still trying to figure out why, I'm having to turn off depression. And that's a whole trick in itself. But I think as long as I'm able to rebuke those thoughts and emotions, I think I'll be okay. And I think eventually my body will catch up and I'll start to feel physically better. Having the whole cold sore thing I just went through, that always triggers, you know, depression for me. That's always been a major trigger for me, although it doesn't happen very often. So I noticed, once I had that going on, I did kind of have to turn off some depression because it sucks when that happens, and it's just what it is. Sorry. So that's all cleared up, and I feel like I'm getting a little bit better. It also doesn't help, the heat we've been having lately, and going up, the whole trip to my mom's really wore me out. The whole driving and going through, hanging out and being out of my element, it all kind of wore me out. It's just a lot of shit adding up, and it just kind of put me down for a little bit, you know. Although I am still chipping away at stuff, I feel good. I'm glad I'm sober. And oh yeah, speaking of that, well, since I haven't had any alcohol in 11 weeks, okay, we're coming up on 3 months here. And I feel like I want to keep going with it. So I did change the channel name. Uh, I'm calling it the Bill Hound Show now. Okay. So I think that's more appropriate for now. I don't know if I'll be going back to a beer review channel or not, but for now, it's going to be called the Bill Hound Show. And that name comes from one of my subscribers. I think his name's Kelly. I went ahead and took that name, and I thought it was more representative of the channel. So now my channel is called the Bill Hound Show until further notice. And I'm sorry, like, if that name might, I'm not trying to disrespect anybody that's given me shout outs, and has actually supported my channel because it's a beer review channel. It was a beer review channel, and has actually spent their hard earned money, having me review beer. Those reviews are still there. It's the only thing that has changed is the name. So I'm sorry if that offends anybody that has contributed to the channel, but my channel has changed, and Beer Hound is kind of not representing the channel as far as, you know, 11 weeks ago. So there's no telling when if I go back to alcohol. So I think it's appropriate to change the name that's not just representing alcohol. Okay. So for now, it's the Bill Hound Show, which I think is a pretty cool name. I think that's a pretty cool name. I couldn't think of a better one myself. So thank you, Kelly. I'm still going to be friends with my beer community. You're still my people. And I still love y'all. I just am not drinking right now. That's all. So nothing has changed except for me not drinking and the name of the channel. Other than that, I'm still Beer Hound. But this morning I'm Coffee Hound. I'm just a hound. Okay, I love dogs. I love dogs. I like to. If I look back on my life, dogs are a major part of who I am. I mean, my Chinese sign is dog. Okay, I love dogs. I do want to train myself to be a dog trainer someday. I would really love to do that because I do love animals, dogs that much. I just I would love to I would love to do that, be a dog trainer someday. And I know where I can get the training too. I think I'm going to do that someday. I think How about I say I am going to do that someday? That would really be neat. Help the dogs, right? What better thing for me to do than to dedicate my time to helping dogs live better life, right? I've been around dogs my whole life. I get along with dogs better than most people. I understand. I used to run with the pack of dogs, by the way, when I was a kid, like 12 years old, 11 years old. I mean, if you watch my videos, I used to run with a pack of about 15 dogs in a big giant piece of land. Okay, and we'd hang out, we'd go squirrel and rabbit and lizard hunting. Me and about 15 dogs, and I really learned a lot. You know, I've been around them since I was a kid, and I just love dogs. They're the best creatures, in my opinion, on the planet, besides humans. Horses are pretty close too, but I can't I can't deal with horses here. Cats are pretty cool too. I like cats, but I'm a dog person. I love dogs. I wish I had one right now, but I just can't because I work all the time. And it just wouldn't be fair to the dog to be locked up in my pad 9 hours a day, right? And then the other 9 hours I'm sleeping. So that's 18. That's 3 hours of awake, 3 or 4 hours to spend with the dog. That's just not enough. But anyways, that's what's going on. I'm feeling pretty good. Today's the first day I've felt, you know, pretty much getting better. It's been it figures, right? The time I take off, the time after 4 years of not having any time off, figures the 1 week I take off from work, I feel like shit the whole time. Really, I did. I felt pretty lousy for the last week, you know. And part of it's because I had the cold sore breakout, and the other part is just the hot weather, and that whole thing kind of triggering a depression situation that I dealt with here, but not my body. So it is what it is. You know, life goes on. I still have a lot to do now. I gotta toss around. That's such a nice bike, man. I don't know if I want to convert it. Damn it. I might look around at something else to convert because this bike's just too cool. We shall see. But anyways, that's about all I got. 11 weeks, no alcohol. I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. I'm still losing some weight. I'm down to 230, okay, and that's from 245. So 15 pounds just by not drinking in 11 weeks. But I am getting things done around the pad slowly. Um, my mom and her husband got me a brand new big screen TV, so I still got to hook that up. I still have a lot of things to do, but like I said in my other video, I got to just step back and stop wanting to do too much, do more baby steps, chip away at it, you know, just prioritize things, and everything will be fine. Um, I'm kind of like, not, it's like I don't know how to act. I don't know what to do if I'm not like in the loop of working all the time, you know. Uh, it's I work so much and I have so little time off. I almost don't know what to do when I'm not working, you know. So I'm gonna have to go back to work in a couple of days, get back in the swing of things. Uh, the 9 days went like that. It's still, I don't know if I could handle not working, man. I gotta be honest, man. Like, I guess if I had a nice amount of time off. Everything would get done here, but then after that, I would probably get pretty bored. And working does keep me busy. You know, shit, working is easier than getting the shit done around here. Honestly, the job I do is easier than my chores. Okay, so it's like going to work is a good excuse to not get off work my butt off on my chores. So anyways, we got a helicopter going overhead here. I'm gonna get my day going here. Finish my Java. Um, Life just is constantly changing. Every day is a new day. Um, the channel is just gonna be random vlogs. It's just kind of the whatever channel now. It's just a Bill Hound show. There's not going to be any beer reviews unless it's a non-alcoholic beer review. But for now, it's mainly gonna consist of my vlogs and probably just product reviews, and then random, probably like um, where wherever I might go review. We shall see. Maybe I'm gonna set up a little holder for my cell phone and take you on some trips with me on the bikes. Wherever I might go, and stay tuned for that. I'm still going to keep the channel alive. It's just not going to be a beer review channel for now. That might change. Like I said, I'm not quitting. I'm taking a break, and there's a whole concept behind that. So we shall see. But for now, I'm really enjoying my sobriety and being clean. I feel better. I do feel better. So thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it, and I do appreciate the support. And y'all have a great day. Have a safe 4th of July. And until next time, we'll catch you later.